Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm Bridget.
And I'm Wendy.
And this is
Flickin'
Beans. What's new with you?
Well, I was on a podcast.
What?
A different podcast than this.
What?
I wasn't cheating.
No,
I was promoting.
Not. Of course not.
Yeah, I was on Podcasts Unlocked is the name, and it is a podcast about podcasts. So,
Very meta.
Yeah, Alicia, the host, has a business where she coaches people in starting their podcasts and coaches businesses in using podcast as a marketing tool. She's part of a collective that we're also part of called the Feminist Podcast Group, I think. And she was looking for co-hosts, so I raised my hand, and we took it 3 times to finally get the date nailed down. We had technical difficulties. Her power ran out one day, and then I just completely forgot one day. Well, I didn't forget. I thought it was on Wednesday, but it was on Tuesday, so it seemed like I forgot.
Okay.
So sorry about that. That will be out June 18th.
Sweet. What all did you talk about?
Just how we got started, our background, like why are we doing this? What was the purpose? And kind of just what we talk about and just podcasting in general.
Wait, why do we do this? What's the purpose?
I told her that you and I are both think about a cool thing and go do it. Like, fuck it. Like, we just want to make cool shit.
Yeah.
One of the questions that she asked me that I didn't have a good answer for is like why we've continued to do it and how we keep up with the weekly cadence. And I said, I don't know, we just do. I don't know if it has to do with the fact that we were in a band together so long and like we were already like meeting every week for that. So maybe it's just kind of like a continuance of that.
It's a routine for me.
Yeah.
You know, I know that I have to do it. You know, there's deadlines, but it's so much fun.
Yeah, that's the real reason.
Sweet.
So look for that. By the time this comes out, that should be out there.
Nice.
So Podcast Unlocked.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll put that in the notes on the episode.
Cool.
We got a new listener.
Yeah.
Shout out to the bartender at the Lucky Horse.
The Lucky Horse.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, if you want a good burger, that's a good place.
Where's that?
to
I've not
go.
heard of that.
It was down by the Varsity Theater where we saw the movie.
Oh.
Yeah.
I have been there.
We had a little time before the movie. So we went in there, we had a drink, and she just asked, any big plans? And I said, we're going to see our movie this week was
Disclosure Day.
Yay.
2026, currently in theaters.
Yes. And she goes, ooh, I just saw it yesterday. And I was like, I'm really excited. And she's like, I don't want to spoil it for you.
Yeah.
So yeah, our theater was tiny.
Yeah, the Varsity is an old theater. It's
and
like
we were way up in the top.
Mm-hmm.
So there was only like 5-6 rows. It was great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We went there for something recently. Hundreds of Beavers.
Oh, that's where you saw it?
Yeah.
We took screening.
We took our youngest, Dylan, and our nephew to go see it, which our nephew is the one that introduced us to that movie. Yeah.
I saw a trailer for, I think it's for Pride or whatever, and it was called Stop That Train.
Okay.
Starring RuPaul. It looked like the movie Airplane, only all drag queens.
What? I need to see this.
Yeah, you do.
Oh.
It looked hilarious.
Okay. I love Ru so much, and I'm a big Drag Race fan.
Yep.
My cousin was on the show.
That's right.
Season 6, I believe. 6 or 7. Sasha Bell. Yes, although she is now Frisbee Jenkins.
I like that better.
It suits her better. She's decided like a few years ago that she really wanted to lean into the comedy side of it. Sasha Bell was much more glamorous, kind of a drag queen, and named after Beyonce. But Sasha is Beyonce's stage name.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, Frisbee Jenkins is just a funny name.
And yes, leaning into the comedy, first and foremost, he's kept his mustache.
Yes.
That's the best part. Oh, he's so sweet.
He really is.
Him. Okay, let's get into this.
Okay.
This is a lot.
Yeah. So this is not a sequel to Close Encounters of the Third Kind, but it is Steven Spielberg, and it is the same subject matter, which he has touched on more than just in that movie. To me, I was thinking still, even though he says it's not a sequel, this kind of is a sequel in a way. It's sort of like confirming all of the conspiracy theories that they touched on in the original.
He says this is more fact than fiction. happen.
Yeah, all of these conspiracy theories that we've been told are conspiracies all this time are now coming to light in the public eye with the congressional hearings and things. I don't know. Have you watched any of that?
I have not, but I understand that Trump probably already has a Disclosure Day speech written.
I bet.
Yeah.
I'm surprised he hasn't just whipped it out. Oh, he has, I'm sure. But
Gross. Like a mushroom in a shrub. I didn't.
Digress. I've not watched all of it, but I've seen quite a few clips from those hearings. And one of the things, I was reading an article, Emily Blunt, who plays Margaret, one of the leads in this role, she said that was one of her things she did prepare for the movie, was to watch all the congressional hearings.
Yeah.
She watched all of them. And the thing that she said was most striking to her was how calm all of these officials were. You could just tell, like, this is matter of fact. The sky is blue.
Aliens are here.
Aliens are real. We have biologics.
Yes.
We have, somewhere there are alien beings.
Wait, listen to this. So there really was a whistleblower, and he definitely said the government's aware of multiple non-human species ranging from corporeal bipeds, still can't say it, to sentient plasma.
What?
Sentient plasma.
That's cool.
The fuck is that?
Have you
then?
ever watched Rick and Morty?
No, but I've seen Ghostbusters.
Yeah, true. Ecto. Yeah, I didn't think about that. Slimer. That's great. There's a alien being on Rick and Morty that is just a kind of a blob of gas.
Yeah.
And they call it a fart.
Okay.
It's alien fart. And that's what that makes me think of.
Oh, that's funny.
Sentient fart.
That is funny. And yeah, people have been hunted down.
Mm-hmm. Are you
to keep the secret. What the fuck?
Familiar with Bob Lazar at all? He's one of the most famous whistleblowers. He worked at Area 51, and he's been on a lot of podcasts and like shows that I've watched. And to me, he seems very legitimate. His story has been consistent throughout the years, but they've ruined his life.
Yeah.
And they've gone back, and I don't know how the big they, powers that should not be, I've heard them called.
Oh, gosh, yeah.
Went back and wiped out some of his records. Like they said he didn't go to the college that he went to, and he never worked for these companies that he very clearly worked for, and people remember working with him there. But they've somehow managed to get to the people, and they will not corroborate his story.
Wow.
So
that's, yeah.
Yeah, the cover up is real too.
Well, and that just clearly the government is covering up a lot of things.
Yes.
I don't think that we're going to really spoiler this for anybody.
No.
Because we know from the trailer itself. I was just going to say my stomach made an alien thing like Emily Blunt does. It's the strangest thing. Emily Blunt is the weather reporter.
Weather wiggles.
Weather wiggles. Because she likes hail, with a little hail dance. And she's got a partner, boyfriend, husband. I think they're just boyfriends.
Yeah, I don't think they're married.
Okay. He is the best character, I thought, because he was so like, everything that she started doing was so confusing. The cardinal lands right on their tape. And she's just like mystified by it. Like when Jenna Ortega grabs the unicorn horn.
Yeah.
In Death of a Unicorn. It was like that, transfixed.
Yeah.
And then the strange things started to happen to her. But they also said, and this was true, I want to say, in Close Encounters, when was that the one where the little boy left the house?
Yeah.
And was walking, the spaceship looked like an ice cream cone. Right. And they were saying that when the aliens appear to children, they appear as animals.
Yes.
So to make them not afraid.
That's in Close Encounters, and another film that Steve Spielberg did that I can't remember the name of. It was like really early on, and that was one of the things that he said, that aliens present themselves as animals to feel less threatening, which makes sense, and then makes you wonder, like, in experiences that you've had with animals, where they seemed like a little too friendly, you're like, this is weird. Or am I communicating with them? Or now I'm like, are they an alien?
I have never been stared down by a deer, I don't think. I mean, you definitely, whenever you see one, they do lock eyes.
They do.
Yeah.
They're like, what are you? Are you friend or
and
foe?
they freeze. That's part of what makes them so creepy.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of, the Lucky Horse has a moose on the wall.
Yeah.
And not a horse. It would be awful if it had a horse head. But, I mean, it has horse heads, but they're sculptural.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's not important. But if a moose was staring you down, you'd better run.
Yeah, moose are scary.
Yeah.
Especially if it's mating season. They'll run at you.
Fuck yeah.
And they're huge. Have you ever seen one in person?
Hell no.
I have one time.
Yeah.
At the Grand Canyon, there was a couple just like walking along the road, used to people, I guess. And I was driving a sedan, and they were way taller. I could barely
really
see,
tall. Yeah.
see them because they were, when I drove by, because they were so tall, I couldn't see their heads.
Oh, wow.
It was crazy. Back to the Margaret, Emily Blunt's character. Once the cardinal shows up, all of a sudden she like becomes psychic, kind of.
But she also just starts talking to her boyfriend in Russian.
Yeah, and not even realizing it.
No. And she's like, what are you talking about? See you later.
Yeah.
And he is like, he presents as being so confused.
Yeah.
The whole time. And I love it. Until, the end.
They needed that straight character because everyone else is just having a bad day.
He just keeps trying to take her to the doctor.
Yeah.
Well, she gets pulled over on her way to her shift because she's late for it's live, you know. She gets pulled over, and the cop, she pulls that on him like she didn't mean it. You know, I mean, she's like
reading his mind.
She's like, you had a bad day. She didn't mean what she said. Just go and buy her those flowers or something.
Yeah.
It was like, I mean, people would be stunned.
Mm-hmm. She's like, you don't regret having a baby. You don't mean that.
Stunned if someone just stranger walked up to you and you know, knew things about you.
And then later on, she's able to mesmerize people because she appears to them as their dead relatives, which was a weird twist.
Yeah.
That's one of the ways they're able to escape is everyone's like, what? This is my dead relative standing right there. And they just can't get past it. And then she just walks past them.
Yeah. They're able to walk just slowly through this crowd, and everyone is one after the other, just stunned by what they're looking at.
Yeah.
I mean, you would stop in your tracks.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah. So that was weird that they escaped that situation so painlessly.
Yeah.
There was a lot of action.
Yes.
It was exciting.
It was way more action-y than I anticipated.
Yeah.
On top of just the alien stuff, there's also lots of car chases because the Wardex, which is, I kept equating to SpaceX.
Sure.
Which it's just this huge corporation, and they're the ones that are really doing the cover up, not the government as much. Yeah. They're trying to keep these secrets for profit mostly. And they're chasing them. And so there's car chases. And at one point, they get stuck on a car that gets attached to a train.
God, it was so awful.
That was crazy.
And he's like, jump, because the other train is going to like wipe her ass out. I pretty much know I would be frozen.
Yeah, same.
How do you just, fuck. Or I'd miss.
Yeah.
You know I'm going to have sweaty hands.
Yeah. I was thinking that too. My hands are sweating thinking about it right now. Mm-hmm. Trying to jump and grab something and you have one shot at it.
Yeah.
Otherwise you're dead. But if you stay, you're dead. So I don't know. Never been in that kind of situation, but I feel like I would freeze. And I liked that after they do make it onto the train car, she has a panic attack.
Yeah.
And that's one thing that I've thought a lot of times in movies, that people will go in these action-filled movies, they'll almost die, and then they'll just keep going like nothing happened.
Right.
No, you wouldn't. You would pause for a minute and go, holy shit.
You're right. She did have a legit normal response panic attack. That was really good. You're right.
Yeah, I liked that. And the pianos were just conveniently there.
Was weird, yeah. God, you'd think you would fill the whole train car up with pianos if you're shipping pianos. Yeah. Not just a few.
Yeah, just around the edges. That's another weird thing about trains in movies is they seem to be pretty empty a lot of the times.
Oh my God, I have to tell you this. I went to the Valley Junction Farmers Market last week. Okay, and I stopped by this stand because they had all these holistic tinctures, if you will. Okay, the guy, I was being funny with the guy because they had like Mullen, and I was like, oh, that's like cowboy toilet paper. Which it is, right? And I don't know if people know this, but it's a plant that grows pretty tall and it has, super soft.
It's velvety.
Yeah, velvety leaves. Nice to wipe your butt with if you're out on the prairie all day. And he goes, I know, I've used it. And I was like, what? And he goes, yeah, I used to be a train jumper.
Oh.
And that's how I met my wife. And I was like, you're like a legit hobo? And he goes, yeah.
Whoa.
Or used to be.
Yeah.
I bought a lip balm and some little herbs, but
yeah. That's funny.
It was a nice lip balm. Yeah, that was weird. So that type of life really exists, I guess.
Yeah, I've watched a documentary on it before.
Really?
Yeah, it's I don't think it's as popular as it used to be because there's just not as many trains, but yeah, it's still a thing.
Weird.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I'm terrified of trains. I could never.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. I've always thought it might be kind of cool to go like on an Amtrak or something somewhere.
Yeah, I took one to Colorado once, and that was pretty cool. It's pretty comfortable compared to flying because you have a lot more space and you can get up and down. And yeah, it's pretty cool.
Well, let's go back to the devices.
Mm-hmm.
Those were weird.
Yeah.
So the character that Colin Firth plays.
Mm-hmm. Noah. He's like the CEO of Vortex.
He is a creeper. So there were supposedly 3 devices, and I don't know why.
Yeah.
And he's got one of them, and he's able to like pull a being John Malkovich.
Yeah.
Whenever he wants.
They call it diving on people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dove in on her and is able to control people as though he's looking through their eyes, which is real creepy.
Yeah, and they switch their eyes, so that was an interesting choice to be able to tell whether or not he was in there. Right. So I liked that. So they switched the Jane. I don't know that actress's name. She has very striking blue eyes.
Very bright blue eyes.
And Colin Firth has brown eyes. And so they switch whenever he's in her body, her eyes turn brown, which makes her look creepier.
Yeah. Because
her eyes get dark. So that was a cool choice, I thought. Mm-hmm. These devices can do so many things. It looks like a rock.
Coffee break. Let's talk about our beans.
Are you enjoying flicking beans? Don't keep it to yourself. Spill the beans. Movies are better shared, and so is coffee. Can you drop our pod into a friend's inbox, a group chat, or just tell that cashier at your coffee shop that you love our podcast? A little word of mouth goes a long way. Let's spill the beans. Thank you, bean flickers. Love you. Bye.
Yeah.
Just
like a crystal, some silver.
Yeah.
And they have to squeeze it.
Yes. And you can't touch it with your bare hands unless you know what you're doing. Otherwise, it like sends you into another dimension or something.
I don't know.
One guy poofs into air and then comes right back. Yeah. When he touches it. So they're dangerous.
Great. Yeah.
Margaret gets a hold of it. She can turn power back on. And she just has this knowing of how to use it because the aliens have given her knowledge.
So there's this whistleblower, Daniel, who has all of the government's tapes, everything, videos, everything in a backpack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Super secure.
Yeah. And I think he ends up having to, that's just the whole thing. People are chasing him.
Yeah.
Obviously. He's got 2 sets of people chasing him. Well, the ones who are trying to let him disclose and the ones that don't want him to disclose. He's like getting it from all sides. And even his girlfriend is like, you shouldn't do this.
Yeah.
You shouldn't. And what do you think? If that really happened and went live all over the world? Mm-hmm. I mean, they show, it reminded me of 9/11.
Yeah.
When we were driving across country and we stopped for gas and people were just motionless, staring at the televisions.
Mm-hmm. I got emotional during that part because of the way they portrayed it. Is really like how we do experience world news.
Yeah.
You know, it got out quickly and then everybody stops and is staring at a TV or staring at their phone. And they show a bunch of people in different scenarios and everybody's looking at their phone. And I got emotional because I was like, this feels very like 9/11, yes. COVID-y a little bit, where we're just like all experiencing something globally.
Right.
And that is unusual for us all to be doing that in the same time.
Yeah.
And I don't know where I was going with that, but I started crying. That's all.
Well, yeah. Anytime there's a whole collective consciousness in a way.
Yeah.
I mean, how is this different from like, this is going to be funny. How dumb. How is this different from Adam and Eve and suddenly, eating from that tree of knowledge or whatever? I mean,
Yes.
that story, it's like, it would be the same thing where you kind of, your eyes are open.
Yeah.
To something that you can't even comprehend.
It would be tough to be like, wait, this is real. I think, and the fact that you mentioned Adam and Eve is interesting because they really do tie in a lot of Christianity themes with this too, because Jane used to be or wanted to be a nun and decided not to be. And they tie in like that to what are Christians going to think about this?
Right.
And I loved that the mentor nun was like, in the Bible, it says we were his favorite creatures on earth. That's what the text says. And you're like, okay. And I could go down lots of rabbit holes because I've watched lots of this stuff, but there are a lot of people that have like talked about how aliens are in the Bible.
Oh, yeah.
And also the Book of Enoch, which is a book that talks about humans' origins. There's a lot of alien talk. They call them the Watchers, but Anyway, but that wasn't included in the Bible.
They have UFOs in Renaissance paintings. It's the craziest thing.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's not that far off. And the nun said, this world, this universe, galaxies, and, you know, how would there not be?
Yeah. Why would the creator make all this and we're the only life?
Right.
That seems impossible to me, which is why I have a problem with Neil deGrasse Tyson, but
why?
He doesn't believe in aliens.
He doesn't?
No.
Oh, I thought he was open to the idea.
He said in several instances that he just doesn't think that there is. And I was like, that doesn't make sense to me because you should at least be open to the possibility.
I'm surprised at that.
Yeah.
That would be the opposite of what I would think his stance would be.
I don't know if it's changed now that more information has come to light.
But also, like, if we have only gone as far as around the moon, how the hell? They're coming from a long way away.
Yeah.
Or from the past or the future.
Yeah. I think we're going to find out that time travel or dimensional travel is really a big part of all of this when we finally have our own disclosure day. I don't know that it'll happen like this.
No.
I think it's trickling in now.
Right.
But I think there's been enough out now that people would accept it more than maybe a few years ago.
Those hearings.
Yeah.
Nice.
I agree. I feel like it hasn't been as big of news as it could be.
No. Well, they're downplaying it.
Yeah.
I thought they're talking about this aliens to deflect attention from the Jeffrey Epstein shit.
Yeah.
How the hell is this 80-year-old man juggling all this shit?
He's not. He's falling asleep all the time.
I know. He doesn't sleep at night.
Yeah.
Oh my God. There was this one thing I read about Trump where he refused to let, I think it was when he was in England, refused to let the maid service change his sheets.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sure it was full of makeup.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Ew. Anyway.
Yeah, spray tan for sure.
Yeah. Ugh. Well, forget about that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So basically, Emily Blunt and
Josh O'Connell or O'Connor? O'Connor is Daniel.
Okay.
Josh O'Connor. He's a not an unknown actor. He's been in some other things, but I wouldn't say as big of a name as.
So Margaret and Daniel are somehow connected. As soon as she reaches him and they look at each other, they're like, I know you. How weird is that?
That is weird.
They had to take her through her almost like a regression therapy, which was so weird that they built the whole house and shit.
Yeah.
I wondered what they were doing.
Yeah, that was an odd way to do it.
Yeah.
But it was interesting. And wouldn't that freak you out? Poor Daniel and Margaret just have no idea what's happening to them.
Right.
They have all these abilities and they don't know. They explain that Daniel has been given the math and the language. So like he understands
binary code.
Yeah. And he doesn't know how. And he was like dyslexic before.
And he was the only one who could understand her when she was like, let's do some of that.
Okay.
That's good. Yeah. You're an alien.
I will never tell.
So
This is
they
our disclosure
regressed
day.
her. She had this nightmares over and over about Hansel and Gretel
Mm-hmm.
and butterflies.
Yes.
It makes sense.
Yeah, she has butterfly wallpaper in her room too. There was a lot of butterfly symbolism. And I guess that is a nod to the psychedelic trials that the government did to try and see if psychedelics could give you psychic powers and stuff.
Yeah.
I can't remember what that's called. But the butterfly is a symbol of that somehow.
Okay. And then the animals came right into her room through the wall.
Yeah, and she could walk through the wall.
Have you heard that story about the woman in New York City?
Yes.
And and people saw it.
People saw it.
She came literally through her own window.
Yeah.
And she's hovering in midair up in a tall building.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
That whole documentary is crazy. Yeah.
But then the Hansel and Gretel part.
Yeah.
So, like, the one where the kids saw the spaceship as ice cream, she sees it as this little house.
Yeah.
And well, I don't know. Do we want to spoil that part?
Which part?
The part where the reason that they know each other was because they were both brought up to the ship when they were little, and they're so darn cute.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Little kid eyes when they're so big, and like they don't even need lashes because their eyes are just so and they held each other's hands. Terrifying. And he was given the ability to communicate the math, the language of the aliens, and she was given the ability to connect with humans. And that was a beautiful thing.
Yeah. A big theme of this, I would say, is empathy. They bring it up a lot. And I think it was Disclosure Day was meant to kind of bring us together to end some of that divisiveness. And Hugo, the character from the Wardex that is trying to bring all this to light, that's played by Coleman Domingo.
Oh, he's so good.
Oh, he is good. Whatever reason, he's in like everything we've watched lately. But great actor. He says at one point to Daniel that their message is, to Noah, not Daniel, their message is empathy, and you should let them bring it to the world.
Yeah.
And he's like, they're not dangerous. We shouldn't fear them. And that's a big thing. And I think that's one thing that would kind of be cool about the fact everyone realizing that there's aliens is like, do we then become more connected with everyone on Earth? Because it's like, we're not fighting amongst each other anymore because there's so much bigger shit out there. I would love it if that happened. I don't know if that would happen.
I think it would be the opposite.
Yeah.
It would further divide. I mean, we're still dealing with severe racism. So
yeah, I know.
just think that there would be that sector of people who would be against it. And,
oh, yeah.
Lynch mobs again, that bullshit.
Yeah, that's a scary part of it is I would worry about that too, is do we go straight to wanting to destroy these other beings just because they're different? That is a human tendency. If you hear from people that have been up in space, astronauts, one of the collective experiences that they all say is that they had just a really more deep, profound understanding that we're all in this together because they can see weather patterns from up there and all of that stuff. And just having that, what do you call it? Like zoomed out perspective. I wish everyone could get there.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
But we're not sending everyone into space.
Well, just like the ones that just went, and they were talking about seeing the Earth rise and the Earth set. Yeah. I mean, that's cool. I would love to see it from space, but I would be terrified to do that.
I could never. My motion sickness.
I need to be tethered to the Earth in some way.
I went on just an astronaut ride at Disney World and I about died.
Oh, God, really?
Well, I didn't really die, but I was sick the rest of the day.
I didn't really die, obviously.
They have a simulator there that spins you like they do in astronaut camp or whatever to get gravity. And I guess you get like high G's. I don't remember what it is. You definitely can feel it though. And there's lots of warnings before you get on it. Like if you suffer motion sickness, you should leave the line now. And did I listen? No.
Oh, yeah. I would have to leave the line. I'm glad they took down the silly silo at Adventureland.
Oh, it smelled like puke and feet.
God, I could do it when I was a kid.
Me too.
I tried again when I was an adult, and it wasn't so great.
Yeah, similar experience.
Yeah, and I was confident. I know what this is. No.
You can't. I wonder what that is about aging that you get more motion sick. Like, do the tubes in your ears not work as good or something? I don't know. Why would aging make you more motion sick? I don't know.
I don't know. My brother had to have tubes in his ears.
Yeah.
When he was a kid. I didn't mind going to his allergy appointments because I would get one of those safety suckers.
Oh, nice.
Remember those?
Safety suckers?
It's instead of having a stick, it's got a loop.
Yeah, I do.
Oh my God. Okay. So I do have one final bit of trivia.
Okay.
That is hilarious.
All right, let's hear it.
So Josh O'Connor was having trouble with a particular scene, and like he had talked about it with Steven Spielberg. Late at night, he got this text from Steven Spielberg.
Yeah.
Okay. And it said, "The door is on the latch. Just push." Okay.
Okay.
The next day, he was like, "God, that was the greatest advice." And Steven Spielberg was like, "What are you talking about?" And showed him the text. And he was like, "Oh, my wife forgot her keys. That was meant for her." And it was just a running joke from then on. I love it. It
I love
sounds so profound.
It does.
Oh my God. Okay. Well, did we do it?
I think we did it.
We flicked some beans.
Okay, love you. Bye.
Bye.